On second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Throw inside complete. That's Johnston. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Herbert now. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Right side, he has Johnston. A gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Cameron Victor on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that bears a problem for them moving forward in this game.
At their own 13-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's Aaron Rodgers hooking up with his tight end, Pat Freiermuth. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Steelers have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker III. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's the veteran, Austin Eckler. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Commanders looking to go 4-0. They lead at the half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more search the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
To throw is Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Brings up third down.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
For a New York Giant.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Giants.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Rolling to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Giants, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
On play action, here's Dart. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback.
Loss on the play. It's now second and goal.
Throwing his Dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third.
To throw now, Dart. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Charger drive about to get going. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
16 yards.
A run once more with Hampton. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. There'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First down, Chargers.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On first down, it's Hampton. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now a second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Hampton. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
A gain of 15. First down, Los Angeles.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he comes back with one complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Play call going absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or 2. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
2nd down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Singletary again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Dart. Dancing to his left. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's got this complete to Robinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 sack, 19 sack, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Dart. Out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Dart steps away to his left. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Understanding he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Rolling to his left. Bryant has got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a New York Giant.
Here's Dart once more. Flushed out right.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That is caught. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Dart. Forced out to his left. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Gano for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Set.
Now Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. For the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Herbert going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st down, Chargers.
Again, it's Hampton. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Kappa. Go.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for L.A., it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll sink now to 0-4.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling. Short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Who Dat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His team in desperate need of a win before this season gets away from them. 0-4 to start. Across from him, the Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're laid out while the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Giants.
On play action, it is Dart. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving outside the pocket. He runs with it. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. That's called in at the 2. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now it's Gmen for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 46.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
For another Saints.
Looking to throw, Rattler. It's caught. It's the tight end Higbee. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
First down.
45. White.
First and goal at the 6.
Rattler's going to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown Saints. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field bike for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come up with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Olszewski now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound linebackers, everyone now on the field has to be able to defend space and defend the pass. and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defense.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Early big play here. Go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Darby. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Check pitch.
This pass right side taken in by Cook.
On the double.
Here comes second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Let's go.
Brings up second and 4.
Now here's a keeper on this old lead. The ball comes out, and the Giants come up with it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
On second down, Dart. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. 17 yards that time to number 17.
The Giants first down.
Here's Dart on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Rolling right. This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He hits as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Second and 10.
Try again. It's second and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, the Giants.
To the air once more is Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. Rolling to the left. Off he goes. They've got him a second down and 10. A big-time play out of the Gmen. And even 30 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Moving left. And it is caught. What a job on the scramble. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Now, Gmen for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Saints 7. Rams Gmen
Gano, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7. As they'll come up for first and 10. And this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 20-yard
throwing
line
is Rattler. Back to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Rattler. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. The Giants offense and receiver Darius Slayton get to go to work again. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
They'll run here with Kamara. And he's in! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Olszewski now to return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin first and 10. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, New York.
On first down, Dart. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll go play action here with Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now he'll air one out, and this ball's incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's a turnover.
Ready?
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready? Go. 52 Blue. Ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. Flush to his right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit line. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Black. 95. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's Blake Rupe for the Saints. A field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Out of
2nd
shotgun.
and 2.
It's Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New York.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Throwing now is Rattler. He'll step up and run. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. 2nd down, they need 3.
2nd and 3.
Let's go.
At the 44-yard line.
45. Set. Go.
Rattler now back to throw. He'll run again. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
Set. Ready. Yellow. Set.
Looking to throw. Rattler. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And that is incomplete. One final chance. Does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. And instead, well, we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Rush to his left.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a good start.
He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And they will bring him down on the other side
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Saints, first down. First and 10.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. It'll be a run out of the gun with Camara. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
6-yard line.
Ready, ready.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This pass taken in by Shaheed. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Shaheed. It's a gain of 5.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
At the 6-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Camara. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up third down and 8.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Here's a screen coming for Camara. And he will score again. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great touchdown game for him. And it's now 5 on the year. On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Saints have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense starting back out with their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Forced out left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
The throw is Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbor. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Giants.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of it. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on down.
Olave is the motion man. Gets it away quickly, and it's